most Americans, flying first class is an experience they'll never have. But for lawmakers in Washington, whose salaries are paid by those very same Americans, flying first class can be a common occurrence. It sparked lawmakers from both parties to send a letter to the House Appropriations Committee, asking for changes to travel policy, saying in part, luxury airfare accommodations using taxpayer money should be inappropriate in any fiscal climate, especially one in which there's $17 trillion in federal debt. Here's David Williams with the Taxpayer Protection Alliance.
This isn't going to solve our fiscal crisis, but it is the first step. And let's be honest, if we can't address the easy stuff, we're never going to be address the difficult situations like entitlements and the bigger spending.
And it turns out it's not just members of Congress. Many other federal officials have been using government money and government planes for both official and non-official business, oftentimes not reporting those trips or their purposes.
Are these people being held accountable? Where's the transparency? Why are they flying?
In at least one instance, a personal trip by Attorney General Eric Holder left the FBI without access to a plane in the midst of a counterterrorism operation, leaving agents to have to charter a private jet, according to the Government Accountability Office. Pete Sepp with the National Taxpayers Union says this should raise red flags for multiple reasons.
What we're talking about here is not just the use of tax dollars, but the misuse of the aircraft themselves.
Finally, there's the bigger picture. Those pages and pages of suggestions to save the government money ignored.
This is a group whose sole job it is to look for ways for the government to save money, and yet that's not happening.
Unfortunately, members of Congress will commission lots of studies from GAO. GAO will comply. Then the reports just gather dust on a shelf.
Collecting dust while the government collects taxes, not always using them in the best interest of the people. I'm Christine Frizzell, Fox 45 News.